Hey everyone. So today we'll talk about how programs prepare their rank order list. Is it a random process? Is it only the connections that get you on that rank order list? Who all are involved from a program's perspective in addition to the program director that play a role in this rank order list? When do programs actually create this rank order list? And how many applicants do they rank on this list, and where exactly do they rank various applicants? So for all this, let's get started and take a look at the program's rank order list process. Let's start with the first question which may be bothering you. Perceived randomness of the process itself. So it's a myth that there is no method to the program's rank order list. Each program is different, but they tend to follow a structured process. First, on the factors. Which factors do they consider while ranking you? If you look at the NRMP data, programs consider multiple factors when they are ranking applicants. Some of the most important ones that the program directors have identified are your performance during the interview day, the interactions with the faculty, house staff, the interpersonal skills, and feedback from the current residents. The letter of recommendations also play quite an important role. Then there are other aspects of your application and personal statement that play a role. Demonstration of leadership skills in your experiences, professionalism, ethical behavior, your class rank, and so on. They will also assess you on how interested you are in their program. What is the commitment you show to the specialty and your STEP scores. If you want more details, you can look up the NRMP reports, or we can cover it in another video. Let's talk about the process of the rank order list itself. So typically during the interview, attending the chief resident or other interviewers will have a scoring sheet. This sheet will have questions or factors which the program will consider in the ROL, and the interviewers will score you on a scale, typically from 1 to 5 or 1 to 10. For example, based on your responses during the interview, you may get a score of 8 over 10 on leadership skills, 10 over 10 on communication skills, and so on. If you have seen your interviewer scribble some notes during the interview, they are likely filling up this evaluation form. However, many experienced interviewers will fill it up later. So this answers another question we often get. My interview was generic. Nothing specific was discussed. But rest assured, they will fill in the evaluation form and you will be scored. As the interview season goes on, these evaluations are typically aggregated in an Excel file. The programs have multiple meetings among the decision makers over the weeks. As more applicants are interviewed and more feedback comes in, the master sheet keeps getting updated. So this is another thing you should be aware of. Rank order list is not decided in one day in late January or early October. It keeps evolving. So early or late interviewing should not impact where programs rank. Now the categories of the list itself. As we get towards the end of the season, many programs will be divided into 3 categories. First one is the rank to match. Second one is the rank. Third one is the do not rank. What is the rank to match? Let's say a program has 10 spots. Candidates who the program ranks in the top 10 are definitely matching there. Program and the committee pays a lot of attention to these rank to match applicants. A lot of discussion goes on for them. Next tier, the rank tier. Based on the performance in the past matches, a program has a fairly good idea on how much will the rank list move. In the example just cited, a top university program may fill up all of its 10 spots within the first 20 ranked applicants, whereas a community program in remote location not affiliated with a university may fill all its spots in the first 75 or 80 applicants it ranks. So a program needs to decide how many applicants will it rank. In general, programs invite about 10 to 12 applicants in internal medicine per spot for the interviews. So in this case, an IM program with 10 spots in PGY1 will interview about 100 applicants, give or take. Programs tend to rank about 90% of the applicants interviewed. So in this case, applicants will be ranked by a typically community program, maybe about 90 or so. Coming back to the rank categories, you will either be in a rank to match, or the ranked category, or the do not rank category. Now let's discuss who provides these inputs to the rank order list. The program selection committee in general will have the program director, the associate program directors, the senior faculty as its members. At some programs, you will have the department chair, chief residents, and the program coordinator as well. The composition, of course, could vary. The input to the rank order sheet, of course, will come directly from the interviewers as well. They have filled up the evaluation form with their notes. The program coordinator plays an important role since he or she is typically involved in the process from the beginning and can give inputs about the behavior of the applicants. Some applicants who come across as rude or too childish may get negative inputs from the program coordinator. Feedback of the residents is also important in most programs. So the interaction with the residents, be it part of the pre-interview dinner, the hospital tour, or lunch, all count. Residents are typically asked for any outlier behavior as well. Residents and attendings can also recommend applicants, especially if the applicants are from their med school or if the applicants have done a rotation at that program, or if they otherwise know the applicants personally and vouch for them. All these factors can move the applicants up or down the rank order list. What is the do not rank list and which applicants are on this DNR? A program typically ranks very high number of applicants it interviews, up to 90% in many cases. So only 10% of applicants interviewed may not be ranked. Some applicants may just have a bad interview day and a hopeless performance. So if you are in the bottom 10% of the interview performers, you won't be ranked. Others may not meet the basic cutoff the program has established, but they got a courtesy interview and their performance in the interview did not pull them up. But the most important red flag is your behavior. You may have high scores, electives, recent graduate, and all the good qualities on paper, but your bad behavior can put you on the do not rank list. For example, if you come across as rude or someone who's condescending to the staff or other applicants, someone who comes across as entitled to that spot may fall in this category. In short, someone who does not display a professional behavior, you will have a very high chance of getting on that do not rank. So hopefully this video gave you a good idea of how the programs follow a structured process for the rank order list. We have a lot of exciting videos coming up to help you in your residency match. So do subscribe to this channel and we'll see you soon.